Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of Wildermyth, where last time we left our heroes splitting into two groups, with one going off to an opportunity and the other continuing to secure this site. So we shall just go ahead and continue what we were doing. And off we go. The story continues. How much further today? We can't be in that big a hurry. This part of the world is full of tall trees. The earth smells like pepper and ash. Feral bellows occasionally echo, and are answered with silence. The sun's not gone. I'm beginning to think you're pushing me for something. Quenstar, There's something I've been meaning to say. Something bad? I don't plan on going back. To the Turtles of the Oath. Not for a long while, and maybe not ever. Oh. It's been an enlightening, harrowing, joyful, grief-strewn road. But I'm the stray who follows the hunter and learns to be a hound. But it's hard. I've stayed doing the same thing so long now. The same way. Calling the same place home. And A noise interrupts her. It comes from just ahead. A barking voice. A woman's voice. They approach a cluster of trees and find beyond it a clearing, a road, and a collection of interesting people. You know how often we get that excuse? You think we should keep your home safe and do it for nothing? Is that what you're saying? No, please. Isn't that the... With a confirming glance at the poster, Talmaid found and followed. Quenstar passes it forward. Dream no more. I'm Blythe, and we need you. Come to the land heroes forgot. Bring a new age of hope to the needy. Blythe. Let me be clear. If you don't have the money, that's fine. It is? Sure. We're heroes after all. Just fair warning to you. We can't be everywhere at once. Heard there's goblins prowl these hills. And they've been awful burny lately. Haven't they, Mud? Right you are, Lady Blythe. Burny goblins. Alright, here. This is all I've got left. My kids are gone. The old woman offers the sack she'd been carrying. What's that? A bag? A bag of rice? Yeesh. You tricky old crone. Fine, keep it. But next time it's double, right? And it's coin. Or meat would be fine. The old woman hefts the bag of rice, then heads down the road, slow and sad. Need me to follow? Oof, I don't know. What do they even do all day that they can't afford a little fee? Suppose we could pay her a visit, see if she was lying. Good day to you both. No closer now. What's the thing with you guys? Came a long way looking for Blythe. Saw the "We want to be heroes." Oh, did you see my poster? What a pose, right? Yeah. Didn't I tell you that poster would get a couple? You're going to make me put up more, aren't you? Hey Talmay, she thinks we're a couple. That must make you feel good. I didn't mean it that way. Well, you look like you got some danger in you. Come back to the castle, we can talk. Need, hero skills, though. Can you handle goblins? Can the hawk handle mice? Yes. I'm also a yes. Well, right. It can, by which I mean the already unpleasant day sours and fades. They don't look new at this. They're not. The road withers, but they're able to follow its ghost. to a swampy compound among toppled stones. They arrive as dark sets in. It belonged to a merchant family once. Vagrants were living here. Loose scalps. Loose scalps? Louse scalps, maybe. We made it ours. You're not from the area? That's lucky for you. I'm Udell. Quenstar. What do you think? Nice? Your castle? I imagine it's a pretty motivating place to live. It's a work in progress. This little operation you're looking at, it didn't all happen in a day, of course. A stairwell goes underground. Frog noise follows them down the damp steps. Took me a while to scrape enough brave souls together. What Mammy used to say. She said, "Tell me the name of a brave soul, and I'll ask what height to make the coffin." Mammy was a carpenter is the explanation. They reached the foot of the stairs, a room thick with odours, stale food, dewy rock mould, brittle leather. But anyway, here's where we get down to business. Bedrolls, buckskins, barrel stacks, beetroot liquor, and boiled beans. Blythe lights candles and douses a torch as she goes. Don't forget banditry. Feel free to correct me, but I'm saying your operation, it's banditry, not heroism. Talmay. Oh, is this... You're going to lecture me, aren't you? It's not just the one old woman, is it? It's all the people living here and around. You're taking their money. Food? That's our work. We collect a fee and in exchange we protect them from whatever. You think they deserve different? You don't think they'd do the same to me if they could? You talk like any other grifter. I smell greed. In fact, it reeks. You're buzzards dressed in the plumes of eagles. That's enough of your mouth. What were you expecting? Fable pure knights? Selfless noble bodies? That's nice for stories. Look around you. We live in the cellar of a ruined something. Maybe there used to be heroes here, but now there's just spiders. We're survivors. We do what we have to. Take when we have to. Speaking of, you've got some valuable pieces yourself. This is not a good choice, is it? Let's try to convince them. A crab may be tyrant of a tide pool until the otter comes along. That's not a tiresome way of speaking. Not at all. Tell me truly, are all of you prepared to die for the coins you scrape from starving homes? The scraps you steal from shaking hands? To fight us in this moment, and to die? Because you won't win. Silence is all that follows. Stubborn, still, and dangerous. You're not dealing with children here, little grass charmer. Our weapons are blooded, and there's more of us than there are of you. So thanks for your hero lesson, it was adorable, but we're not really interested. Well, I am. Sander. Look, I don't know about the rest of you, but this lady's right. What are we doing? We're hurting people. We've lost sight of just everything. Right? I want it to be a... Shut your brother up, Udell. Oh please, let him talk. You wanted to be what, Sander? A hero? Well, yeah, of course. That's what everyone wanted once, isn't it? Come on, Udell. We always played as knights, never as bandits, bullies. Get out of here, Sander. No, why don't you stay? Mud, show Sander what happens to heroes. Mud obeys without warning or word of any kind. Unslings his spear and skewers the young man. No, just threw away your chance of survival. There's your snarl. I knew you were just a rabid dog, in the end, barking the same language as me. Well, damn. All foes +1 temporary hit point. Ooh, no. The Marsh Castle Gang. The leader moves like a seasoned fighter. The lackey may be sloppy-footed, but that spear's no joke. I'm gonna go ahead and say I might be a little scuffed here. I think I need to shred. Oh, I can shred both of them. I say we just go back to back and let them come to us. While guardianing. What? What? Okay, apparently that one can reach. Okay, oven, interfuse. Steel fire, burn mud. Goodbye. Easy-ish fight. Dak got fairly smacked. I wasn't expecting the... Oh, that was loud. I was not expecting the poke. Quenstar's melee damage attacks deal 2 damage to all of the foes within range. Ooh. Tinker, once per combat as a swift action, Quenstar grants 3 armor and 2 warding to himself or a nearby ally for 2 turns. Ooh. Every other turn as a swift action, Quenstar makes a daring leap up to 3 spaces away. After hitting with a non-swift melee attack, if Quenstar still has actions left, he can move up to half his speed as a free action. Huh. I'm gonna go with... I think I'm gonna go with Zealous Leap, actually. Just to get into the action a little bit easier. But then broad swipes would be quite nice for doing additional damage. Oh, another Brawl Guard. Yeah, it makes no difference, so we'll just give it to Dak. It's quite handy. A long week... Wait, what happened to the other person? Because there was the sister of the guy that got stabbed. A long week later, on a windless afternoon. Farmers coming? Nah, no cart. Enorn the Millkeeper squints as distant shadows resolve into shapes with remembered faces. Oh, them. They'd love if I broke out the beer, I expect. And why wouldn't I? At the Millkeeper's fire, Talmay and Quenstar drink a little. Good having the sky off them. Good smelling dry building stones and bread grain. What's wrinkling you? Said you were leaving the company. For good. Guess that's still got me thinking. I was talking about starting fresh, wasn't I? Some other place. Decided against it, though? I was going somewhere, I thought. But really, I just wanted to go anywhere. Anywhere new. It's your old thing, I know. They call it roaming want. Travel longing. Or also... Got potatoes and market sausage frying up? Thanks. That'll be nice. You know, reminds me of the people I grew up with. pushing hard on whoever wouldn't push back. Why do you think I ended up out here? There's those sorts all over. All you've told me and all I can divine about you, you'll always be needed somewhere. Good folks are needed everywhere. Yes, and answer that call if you can, when you can. Just don't underestimate the value of having a place to come home to. Oh, the food in the pan complains. Enon scoots back to his kitchen. What's she holding? Was a good thing, you know, and I'm glad with how we managed it. For all their faults, taking the lives of those two bandits will weigh on me. Glad, yeah. Others will be alright. The young objector was run through. He fell back, a crimson smear painting the wall, but he fell into familiar arms. His sister, Udell, abandoned all else, ran to staunch the wound. Afterwards, the two were left with a pair of local healers and the bloody inheritance of the bandits' takings. Ah, so that explains why neither of them were in the fight. That brave boy'll recover. It was a near thing. They'll have stories under their eyes, at least. Women find that alluring. Only fear is that the commoners won't be ready to forgive them. Talmay unrolls the poster that pulled her across the world. Though creased and stained, old ink still gleams in the firelight. Not everyone's meant to be heroes, I suppose. Crumple. She wads the paper into a ball and flicks it into the flames. Well, quest complete, plus 10 retirement age, nice. Naturalist advanced into fusions. Vine wrench upon interfusing with the tree, enter grey plane. Tree call. Heroism once per combat. Telme gains +1 action point and attack actions only cost 1 action point this turn. Once per combat, as a swift action, Telme can call on Windspires to guide her to a distant tile. Base damage. It's just better. Let's go. Hooray! 1 heartwood, 1 ingot, 1 spell threads. So, where are we going to go next? Are we going to go clear these two, or are we just going to go straight for Zephyrwild? No, let's go clear these. Strength 4, I think we can handle Strength 4. Whoa, deepists? Which ones are the deepists? The Woken. Okay. I don't know these. Let's get him. Here's a thought. Maybe Duffbar Mine isn't as dangerous as we believed. Crick. Creak. Crash. Oh dear. Huh? Where'd Yogan? Down here. Yogan's step has broken the hidden covering of a hunting pit, and he's fallen, scuffing and scraping, into a dark, rocky hole. You alright? Hurt? Can't quite see you. How far down are you? Oh, far enough. This is needlessly humiliating. Dark, stinking, useless hole. How could I have been the one to fall? We're close to the cultist's caves. If this is a trap, do we have time to help him? I'm quick. I'll climb down and help him. Let's be methodical, safe. Tie together a rope or something. Maybe we leave him down there to act as bait. Let's go with... Climb down. It doesn't take Dak long at all. He climbs nimbly down and helps Yogan back to the top. And not a moment too soon. Fortitude. All heroes +1 temporary hit point. Excellent. We've got 2 Woken Slingers and 2 Woken. Okie dokie. I'm guessing the others are through this gate. So we are going to interfuse. And we're going to discus. And just outright destroy one. Oh. Okay. Go on, Dak, you can do this. Pretty nice. Quenstar, off you go. Get into position. Let's get everyone ready before we open the gate. Let's get him on the other side. And Yogan can go there. So there's the Woken Slinger. Let's find out where the Woken is. So if we go there, we could Bone Lance the Woken Slinger. Potentially get a kill. Oh, Talmay. Oh, yes. That increase to the base damage is fantastic. Let's bring you back a step. Get another Guardian. Are you really just going to let me do this? Okay. That's a reasonable fight. Hooray! Throwing knives, offhand. I think we should possibly give that to... You know what, let's give it to Dak. Oh, no. Quenstar, I think, technically does more damage. Cool. That's fine. Be done quick. Let's get it done. I don't really care about any of these, if I'm honest. That's fine. Let's go. What do we get? 2 ingots. Oh, and we found a Queen's Toll. Well-made mace. I mean, it's just better than the frying pan. What do they get as the secondary? We're going to scout and clear this. And then we're just gonna... Oh, it's strength 5. I think we can take it. Rustle, rustle. Hoot, hoot. Creep. Skrr. Little nervous. Every branch is a twining tentacle. Don't know why I'm so skittish. How about you? Of course I'm tense, I can't help it, you know, get squeezed off the side. Let's go with that one. You can count on us, Quenstar. Just worry about your own job in this. I'll try to. Quenstar and Talmay gain temporary damage and potency. +1 bonus damage, +1 potency. Ooh, excellent. Oof, that's quite a few. Rager, Raccoon, Raccoon, Row, Row. Ooh, and that is a tiny map. Oh, right, it's got a gate again. Okay, that's fine. Alright then. If that's how you want to do this. Blocked. Interfuse. Yes! That is fantastic. Excellent, Quenstar. Excellent. Oh, that is great. I'd forgotten about the throwing knives. You know what? Open the door. It's got 1 armor, so we'll let Dak go first. Shred that armor. That is not who I wanted to move at all. Whoops. Get rid of the row at least. Might as well silk step. Unfortunately over there. Interfuse with the stone fox. And then discus the stone fox. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. We are demolishing them. So there's a rager over there. Just going to tuck in there. Quenstar can come here. Can probably just Guardian. We'll put Talmay there. Interfuse and discus. Yeah, it did some damage. And then we'll Guardian again. Wow. Yeah, okay, that was pretty nice. Oof. Some loudness there. A Bloodhorn Hunter. Standing by fire. After a ranged attack against him or any adjacent allies, counterattacks with a ranged attack of his own. Ooh, that is quite nice. Ambush interrupts enemy movement. Oof. Oof. Yes, that is quite nice. And I'm going to take the extra armor and warding. Dak has grown stronger. Melee attacks only cost 1. Replaces Guardian. Dak leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept up to 2 foes who pass nearby, performing a reaction strike. Reaction strikes per turn increased from 2 to 4. I think we'll get Sentinel. Snakestone Talisman. You already have something. So, extra dodge for Dak, I think. You ever read those stories? I did. The great heroes, sun in their hair. Reavers dead by their feet. I'll remember this one. You know me. Triumph to me, it's too fleeting. I can't enjoy it. When things are at their best, they've only got one direction to go, after all. Oh well, it's not worth salting a sweet taste. Today, we all get to walk away, and that's enough to be grateful for. Calamities. Oh no, we've got the Bogmors now. Oh well. I was hoping we could avoid that for a while. Secure door of Fennelshire. Let's work faster. And then we're going up there. One heartwood and 2 spell threads. Stunt chance. Oh, what is stunt chance for again? Attacks will inflict additional damage and stunt effects. So I think we might give that to Yogan, actually. Although... yeah, we'll give it to Yogan. We don't need to bridge, we can literally see a bridge. Oh. Oh, right, of course. Duh. That was just me being a bit blind. Staghearth Stills. Are we just going to go straight in, or are we going to patrol it to make it a little easier? 24 days. No, we're just going to assault it. I don't want to wait until the next Calamity card. Let's go. None of us knew what had changed the beasts who roamed our wilds. We knew something lived inside them. Blue, burning hate that frenzied them, then left them still. A stone sentence, worse and more deadly than any venom. Today we would finally find out where it came from, and why it wouldn't stop. Well, Staghearth Stills looks mostly intact. But we should still stay ready. Gwenstar, anything? I don't know, but believe me, I'm not falling asleep back here. Personally, I'm done expecting things to go smoothly. Yeah, you depress me. Their approach to the town of Staghearth Stills is completely silent. Explore the town. But first things first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Silk Step. We're staying together. Except for Yogan. Still market. What sick and earthly story did we wake up in? This is what will happen? And how many more are there? There's tracks. They go up to that barn door. Hey, have you guys heard the story of the Garden of Souls? Whatever did this could still be inside. Garoo! Raccoon Row Rager Bogmore. Oh. There's one right behind us. Um, you know what? Sentinel. Throw knife. Guardian. Come back. Ambush. You might as well just wait. That thing is not getting near us. Okie dokie. And that is how we do that. Oh, can I only go... Can I only do Silk Step once? Oh, okay. My mistake. We're going to move carefully. Right up until the Bogmore appears. What can that thing do? That wagon. Splinter Blast. Interfuse with the wagon. We'll do that. Sentinel. Prepared shot, why not? Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. I'd forgotten about the prepared shot. This is quite an impressive team, if I do say so myself. I know I'm taking it incredibly slow, and I probably shouldn't be, but we are. And I did see that there was something going on over there. Hopefully they'll break through that door fairly soon. I'm just going to let them come to me. There goes the door. Here comes the raccoon. Dodged. Goodbye. It's going surprisingly well, this. think we're just going to start moving up now. Slowly but surely. So there's a rager there. He's going to go there because Sentinel will allow a lot more freedom. Interfuse. Splinter Blast. Oh, this team. Love it. Done. I think I've actually killed almost all of it. All the things that we needed to, that aren't the final thing. There might be actually one thing still in the barn, other than the final thing, but that is something we'll deal with. You to there. Dak to there. Actually, you might as well just go straight there. Same with Dak. Talme to there. Yogan to there. I mean, shot prepared. Interfuse. Wait. Guardian. Sentinel. Ambush. Okay, so. Open the door. Just the Gorgon. Oh, and a rogue. So there's the Gorgon. You know, we'll let them come to us. Sort of. Might withdraw that discus actually. Uh-oh. I thought I'd stopped it in its tracks. Apparently not. You know what, let's shred this armor. You can't get past. We'll give Quenstar the kill. Hooray! Easy enough. Crowfeather pauldrons warding. I'm going to give it to Quenstar. That could have gone worse. Yes, but did you even help? The hulking carcass steams from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages to the extremities of its body. Then... swipe. Well, I didn't think it'd go for him. I thought it'd go for Talmay. Hey, it's got... The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Yogan like he's a straw doll, his weapons falling uselessly from his hands as it pulls him in. Yogan, don't panic. A voice leaks from Yogan's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone fretting and plucking a fiddle who's never picked one up. Still yourselves, bone staff. This one speaks my words. I can make it die. You are not alike to us. Weak lungs and small minds. Stacks of splintering bones. Thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives? So noisy. It doesn't have to be this way, or I'll grant your life for his. You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon, the Master Ulstrix, has promised us silence. The voice dissolves into a sound like rain or distant waves. Wriggling grips tighten. A tentacle invades Yogan's ear. Stop! Quenstar leaps forwards, lifting a nearby pitchfork and hurling it with thunderous force. Stop, I said. Twang. Ksa! The tines of the fork sink into the beast's neck. Crack! Yogan falls free of its tendrils. As Talmay and Dak rush over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, Quenstar hesitantly takes Yogan's shoulders, holding him steady. You're still alive, Yogan? A strange stony affliction spreads from Yogan's ear. Whoa. Yogan? This isn't over. I saw its mind. This stone was in its claws. Yogan takes the stone from Talmay's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon's blood. Epichrist. Each face is graven with an intricate image. The word in the Gorgon's head was Epichrist. This town, Staghearth Stills, these petrified people, even this monster, all figures in a larger story. The Epichrist glistens, sticky and blue. The Gorgons have a master. Ulstrix it's called. It's looking for something. Some myth or secret. I think the riddle is in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstrix wants, and make sure he doesn't get it. Minus 25 charisma, plus 35 loner, plus 10 retirement age. Okay. 10 years of peace follow. Victory. Safe tiles 8. Towns 1. Infested tiles remaining. And lurking threats remaining 0. Yeah. We lost Bogmore. Oh, that's quite nice. During the years of peace, the Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over to cover one side of Jorgen's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in the Staghearth Stills barn. Quenstar followed Talmay to the riverside once to see if it could learn to inhabit wild silences with as much seductive stoicism. Results were mixed. Repairing the physical damage done to Dora Fennelshire wasn't hard, but coaxing the magic back into it required weeks of meditation and spell work from Talmay. Sometimes I worried that once times were peaceful, we wouldn't have anything left to talk about. We could always gossip about Quenstar. That they could. So I'm kind of tempted to upgrade this fella's bow. Although that said, maybe not. Maybe a new axe might be a good shout. Or a new wand. Spell damage 3, spell damage 2. I kind of want to go for the wand, if I'm honest. Maybe some additional armor. Might not be a bad idea. Oh, that throwing knife is so nice, though. Right. Let's see what I want to do. I'm thinking we go with the Great Axe and just whack things to death. Although the extra spell damage would be very nice to be able to do more there. We're going for it. Bone Dirge. So everyone does technically have at least a level 1 something. Less speed, but more armor and warding. More dodge. I think we go for the Traff. And then we see what we've got left for. Oh my word, we still have enough for an axe. Yeah, we're out of points for this one. So we go for an axe. And then we've still got 2 ingots, 1 hide, 1 fabric, and 2 spell threads. Is there anything we can get for that? No. Not even an offhand thing. That is fine. Dak fell into the work of deciphering the epicryst. If this is true, it hasn't always gone smoothly and progress has mostly dripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something in his research slides into place. It's always about heroes, isn't it? And he can now guess where their enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army, out of just normal folk. I suppose I'd start with a grand idea, a way for them to become, you know, what everyone else wants to be. Heroes. A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So you're saying our Ulstrix, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing. What is it? Some kind of divine spear, as a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear? Or why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstrix? Perhaps there's something. An old evil that the Gorgon is fighting. But I'm worried it's just us. I was able to find other records of epicrysts. Rubbings. That was my first clue. An epicryst is like an ancient storytelling device. A way for telling a time-honoured myth, but maybe in a different order of fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know that tall tale, kind of a poem or a song in some places? Queen of the Seas? I know it well, actually. Our stone tells almost the same story. Almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they've got a pretty big head start, so I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed, remember? All the havoc those things caused, and we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? We'll fight for all free life. We'll fight wild and doubtless, clear-hearted. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. And with that has actually revealed quite a nice area for us. Although we have started right the way back here. We're going to go probably straight to Fernbog, recruit the new person, make our way around, and then go for this one. Is my guess, is my plan anyway. So yeah, but that is not for now. That is for the future. So I'm going to say that we made a lot of progress this episode, and we did it quite well, if I do say so myself. So with that said, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night. No matter what time of day it is, I hope you have a wonderful one of it. And I hope you will all join me again for the next episode of Wildermyth, where we start to clear out Gorgon sites. Thank you all, and goodbye.